Parrot and the King's Regret. A long time ago in a faraway kingdom, there lived a wise and kind king. He was loved not only by his people, but also by animals. His fairness, humility, and gentle nature made him a ruler who truly cared for every living being under his reign. Among all the friends he had, one stood out above the rest, a loyal and intelligent parrot. This parrot wasn't just any bird. He was the king's closest companion, his confidant, his comfort during lonely nights, and a gentle voice of reason during difficult times. They shared stories, laughter, and silence. The king trusted him more than most humans. One day, as the sun was setting and the sky turned orange, the parrot approached the king and said softly, "Your Majesty, I miss my old parents. May I visit them? I promise to return in a few days." The king's heart sank. The idea of being without his dear friend, even for a short while, made him feel empty. But he knew he could not deny the parrot's wish. With heavy eyes and a sigh, he replied, "Very well, but come back soon. I'll be waiting." The parrot flew away with joy, soaring over mountains and forests until he reached his parents' home. They embraced him with open wings and hearts. The days were filled with love and laughter. But when it was time to leave, his parents became emotional. They handed him a glowing golden fruit and said, "Give this to the king. It is a magical fruit. It can heal any illness and make the old young again." Grateful and excited, the parrot held the fruit carefully and began his journey back. The path was long and the sun was strong. Eventually, tired from flying, he rested under a tree and fell asleep with the fruit beside him. While he slept, a venomous snake slithered by and took a small bite of the fruit. Then it disappeared into the bushes. The parrot woke up, unaware of what had happened, and continued his journey. At the palace, the king was overjoyed to see his friend. The parrot bowed and said, "Your Majesty, this is a gift from my parents. This fruit will keep you forever young and healthy." The king's eyes lit up, but before he could eat it, his minister stepped forward and said, "My lord, let's test it first. What if it's poisoned?" A servant was ordered to eat a small piece. Moments later, he collapsed and died. The king was shocked. His joy turned to fury. "This parrot tried to poison me. I trusted him," he shouted. Without trial, without a chance to explain, the king gave the cruel order, "Behead him immediately." The parrot cried and pleaded, but no one listened. In moments, the loyal friend was gone. The rest of the fruit was thrown away into the garden. Days passed. At the spot where the fruit had been thrown, a tree grew. It bore the same glowing fruit. The king, still hurt and angry, ordered everyone to stay away. "That fruit is deadly," he warned. But fate had another plan. One day, a tired and hungry old couple wandered into the garden. Seeing the fruit, they picked one and ate it. Then they lay down to rest. When they woke, something amazing had happened. Their wrinkles had vanished, their backs were straight, and they felt young again. Word spread quickly. The king, curious and cautious, called an old sick courtier and gave him a piece of the fruit. Within minutes, the man stood tall, healthy, and young. The truth struck the king like lightning. Tears welled in his eyes. "My dear parrot, you were innocent. You brought me a gift, and I punished you." His voice broke with guilt. The tree still stands in the garden, but more powerful than the tree is the lesson it left behind. Never make decisions in anger. Don't judge based on fear or someone else's words. Pause, think, listen. Sometimes we hurt those who love us most, just because we didn't wait to understand.